This is an incredible story that has caught our eye this morning. You'll not believe this. You'll not believe this. Stay with us, right? So we've got a holidaymaker called Katie Patterson. Katie's originally from Belfast and she's now at Keele University, OK? So she's living there. And she was distraught. Put yourself in Katie's shoes. She lost an antique ring. This ring meant so much.
Ring, sentimental value passed down from her grandmother.
And it was worth a good few quid, as you can tell from the rocks in that one. So what was she doing? She went to Majorca. She was...
Mallorca.
Oh, she was in Majorca.
Was swimming in the sea, and what happened?
It came off.
It came off.
It came off. Katie is on the phone now. You may think she's distraught. She's not too distraught, but we won't let them in on the secret yet, Katie, OK?
Good morning.
How distraught were you, Katie?
Absolutely. Well, distraught is an understatement, I think. That ring just meant so much to me. It wasn't the monetary value at all. I had been admiring that ring on my nana's finger since I was about 5 years old. And she meant an awful lot to me.
Yeah. But you see, here's the thing, Katie, right? We'll cut a long story short. This was only a couple of weeks ago we're talking about, yeah? So you're in the sea, climbing about in the sea, enjoying your holidays, whatever, and it slips off, right? It falls into the water. We're in the sea, we're in the ocean here, right? That's it. It's gone, it's lost, it's forgotten. Why did you not give up hope?
Something that my nana was always a very positive individual, and I think I have the attribute that she passed down to me, which was determination. And we always had a little saying between ourselves, never give up. So whenever I got home, I tried to start revising for one of my medical exams, and I just couldn't concentrate at all. So I didn't give up, and I persevered and did my research.
So you got in touch with some diving companies, didn't you? And they put you in touch with a man called George Edmonds. So take us on there. What happened
you
next?
pay for George to come out to Mallorca again, and he goes into the sea. And I would have just said to you, if I was related to you, I would say, Katie, what a waste of money.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. What did George say?
Everyone else said that to me as well. No one was very optimistic about me finding it, and they thought I was absolutely ridiculous for going back out. But when I eventually found George, he instilled a sense of calm in me through the confident tone of his voice, and he said, I will find you this ring. I have found 400 pieces of jewellery before, including a wedding band that was 7 inches beneath the sand.
So very positive. Now, I understand, Katie, that it has to be done quite quickly, because apparently with the sand, if something goes into the sand, quite quickly it gets deeper and deeper. So how quickly did you get him involved in this, and what happened then?
So I got him involved. Unfortunately, George was actually holidaying in Cornwall at the time. So he cut his holiday short, but the closest time we could get there was 5 days after I had dropped the ring.
Useless.
He estimated at this point that the ring would probably be 1 inch beneath the sand.
Yeah.
But because of its beauty and heaviness, he actually eventually found it 3 inches beneath the sand.
But the great thing about George that I love about him is George is a joker, right?
He certainly is.
He pulled your leg, didn't he? Tell us what he did.
What did he do?
I'm not sure I appreciated it at the time, but in retrospect I can. So he was in the water for about an hour, and he had previously said to me, Katie, if I find your ring, it'll be in the first half an hour. So half an hour came and went, and I did at that point lose hope. So after about an hour, I went into the water to give him a drink of water and to bring his metal detector out. And he emptied the contents of his bum bag onto the sunbed, and he had about maybe 10 to 20 euros worth of coins that he had found. He then brought out a gold wedding band with diamonds around the outside, and he said, oh, look at this lovely ring I found. And then he went into his bum bag again and said, oh, I forgot to tell you I found a Mickey Mouse ring. And he pulled out this Mickey Mouse ring, and it was my ring.
Well, it's no Mickey Mouse story. There is George there. George Edmonds, well done with you, Katie. Absolutely brilliant story. Positive thinking, positive energy, never give up hope. Katie, thank you so much.
Your grandma would be very proud of you. I'm so glad you got that back. Well done, George. What a hero.